I pray the sun don't go down. I pray the sun don't go. I pray the sun don't go down. I pray the sun don't go down.
I don't need you. I don't need you anymore. No, I won't be waiting. No, I'll be waiting at your door. I don't need you. I don't need you anymore. No, I won't be waiting. No, I'll be waiting at your door.
You took my mind out of space, something that I can't erase. Looks like I ran into trouble. Wish I just stayed on that night, mixing tequila with Sprite, and I had more than a couple. Now every time I think of you, I smile. Even if we're more than a million miles, you make me smile. You make me smile. You make me smile. Not part of a plan. Tell me, where did you come from? It feels like just the other day when we had nothing to say, but now you keep me away. Now every time I think of you, I smile.
Hello. Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been a few weeks, but I am here, I'm ready for you all, and we're going to get going in just a minute. Let's get everything set up and ready. I know we've got some regulars in tonight. We've got Gary, we've got Stacey, we've got my mum and the crew, we've got Auntie Sue and the crew. Not sure if Cherie's here tonight. If you are, hello and happy birthday to your son. We're going to begin in 30 seconds, so get yourself sorted and we will make a start. We've also got Mr. Gary Felix himself tonight. Hello and welcome. This is your first time playing. Hope you enjoy. Hope you've got your pen and paper at the ready. So, seeing as it is now time, we have a jingling jelly bean eater over to my right, probably your left. Please be mindful. Thank you. Okay, so let's go through what we've got on tonight's quiz. Here are our rounds. Round 1 this week, we've got 1 letter answers. Round 2 is general knowledge. Round 3 is through the decades. We'll take our usual break. Round 4 is guesstimate, and we'll finish off with customs and traditions. Well, tradition. There's no NS. It is there. It's behind my little screen there, so sorry about that. So if we're all going to ready, round 1. Here we go. Our 1 letter answers round. 10 questions, 10 points, nice and simple. I will actually tell you now, there is 94 points in this week's quiz, so it's a big one. 94 points. 1 letter answers. So basically, if I wrote the question, what is the letter of my first name? The first letter of my first name, the answer would be J. So my name is Jazz. So it's that simple. It's simply 1 letter. So here we go with our first question. Nice and easy. In the English alphabet, what is the 13th letter? Question 2. What is the chemical symbol for iodine? Question 3. In music, which note is written on the bottom line of the stave or stave? Stave? I should know this, I used to do music. With the treble clef, which note or letter is written on the bottom line of the stave with the treble clef? Question 4. Which letter is to the right of the letter G on a standard keyboard? Question 5. In Morse code, which letter is represented by 3 dashes? Question 6. What is the most common human blood group? Question 7. If you wrote down in words the digits from 1 to 10, which vowel would be missing? Question 8. What initial is 007's boss known? Question 9. Which letter of the alphabet would be used to describe a soft lead pencil? And finally, question 10. What is the Roman numeral for 500? Okay. And there we have completed round 1. Now, record break 6 minutes. So we're going to move on to round 2 now, general knowledge. 15 questions this time. Bulked it up a bit. Total of 22 points over the 15 questions. So here we go with our first general knowledge question, which is, in what US state is the city of Nashville? Moving on to question 2. Who wrote the novels Gone Girl and Sharp Objects? Very often speeding through. I've got my sort of first time jitters again. It's on the first week I did it, and it seems to have come back now. I've had a couple of weeks off, so apologies for the speed. I'll slow down a little bit. So moving on to question 3. What is the most sold flavour of Walker's crisps? Question 4. Complete the first line of the Bill Withers hit Ain't No Sunshine blank. Question 5. What are the 5 colours of the Olympic rings? 5 points for this question. Moving on to question 6. Which entertainment show featured the phrase, "Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be"? Question 7. If you completed the Three Peaks Challenge, which 3 UK mountains have you climbed? This is for 3 points. Question 8. What's the name of the talking snowman in Disney's Frozen? Question 9. Where is the smallest bone in the human body located? Question 10. Which 2 houses were involved in the War of the Roses? This is for 2 points. Question 11. What day of the year is better known as Star Wars Day by avid fans? Question 12. Which English Football League team holds the nickname Cobblers? Question 13. Which English supermodel was born in Streatham in May 1970? Question 14. What colour is found on 75% of the world's flags? And our final question for this round. What is the name of James Corden's character in Gavin and Stacey? Not his full name, his name as known in the show. And that completes round 2. So moving on to round 3, our Through the Decades rounds. This should most definitely take us up to break time. This is a big one. There's 21 questions, 42 points. We're going to start from the 60s and work all the way up to present day. There is, on average, 3 songs per decade, but I will change the slide as we go through. Now, it's 2 points per question, a point for the song, a point for the artist. It is an audio round, so if you need to turn your volume up and do so now. Do try and play the music quite loud anyway, so you'll probably be okay. Okay, so we're going to start with the 60s. All good and ready, I'll get it set up. Okay, here's our first song. I need the name of the song title and the artist.
Love was only true in fairy tales, and for someone else, but not for me. Our love was out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams.
That was question 1. Moving on to question 2.
Well, Saturday night at 8 o'clock, I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pick my baby up and take her to the picture show. Everybody in the neighborhood is dressing up to be there too. And we're gonna have a ball just like we always do.
That was question 2. Question 3.
My tears are falling 'cause you've taken her away. And though it really hurts me so, there's something that I've gotta say. Take good care of my...
Okay, now we are going to move to the 70s. Question 4.
I believe in miracles. Where you from?
That was question 4. Moving on to question 5.
Hey, have you ever tried really reaching out for the other side? I may be climbing on rainbows, but baby, here goes.
Okay, now we are moving into the 1980s. Question 6. Was question 6, and I do have to apologise because that is actually back from the 70s. So I went forward a bit too soon there. Moving on to question 7. We are now in the 80s. Here we go. That was question 7. Moving on to question 8. Question 9. Okay. Now we are heading over to the 90s with question 10.
Ting drinking is very bad. Yo, I got a fake ID though. Yeah. 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 2-step with me. 2-step with me. 1. Then comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everybody drunk out on the dance floor. Baby girl ass jiggle like she want more. Like she a groupie and I ain't even no tour. Maybe cause she heard that I rhyme hardcore. Or maybe cause she heard that.
There we go, question 10. Question 11. Moving on to question 12.
Dear, I fear we're facing a problem. You love me no longer, I know, and maybe there is nothing that I can do to make you do. Mama tells me I shouldn't bother, that I ought to stick to another man, a man that surely deserves me, but I think you do. So I cry and I pray and I beg, love me.
Okay, now we are going to the noughties. 2000s. Question 13.
We get it almost every night when that moon is big and bright. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing.
Question 14. Question 15.
I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love and I know that it's all mine. Do what you want, but you're never gonna break me. Sticks and stones are never gonna shake me. Take me away, a secret place, a sweet escape.
Okay. Now we are going to jump to the 2010s. Becoming more recent now. There is 4 questions in this category. Here we go to question 16.
Right, turn off the lights. We gonna lose our minds tonight. What's the dealio? I love when it's all too much. 5 a.m. turn the radio up. Where's the rock and roll? Party crasher, penny snatcher. Call me up if you a gangster. Don't be fancy, just get dancy. Why so serious?
Question 17.
My lover's got humor. She's the giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody's disapproval. I should've worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak. A fresh poison each week. We were born sick, you heard them say it. My church offers no absolutes. She tells me worship in the bedroom.
Okay. Question 18.
Her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah.
Question 19.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time.
Okay, and then we are going to swing around to this very year for our final 2 questions. So here we go with question 20.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go without.
And our final question for this round, question 21. there we have it. So that completes our music round and our first part of this week's quiz. So we're going to take a break, 10-minute break, come back at 9:22, ready to go through some answers. So I will see you shortly.
Your love keeps lifting me higher. Your love keeps lifting me up. Your love keeps lifting me higher. I'm never gonna give it up. You elevate me, you elevate me, you elevate me. Keep on lifting me higher, higher. You elevate me, you elevate me, you elevate me. Keep on lifting me higher. And I'm never gonna stop. Your love keeps lifting me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Your love keeps lifting me. Whoa, 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 whoa. You elevate me, you elevate me, you elevate me. Keep on lifting me higher, higher. You elevate me, you elevate me, you elevate me. Keep on lifting me higher. Your love keeps lifting me higher. Your love keeps lifting me up. Your love keeps lifting me higher. I'm never gonna give it up. And I'm never gonna stop, never gonna stop, never gonna stop, never gonna stop. Whoa, 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 whoa. Your love keeps lifting me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Your love keeps lifting me. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I've been looking for a place that I'd rather be. I've been searching for my own destiny. I raise my gun to the sky and scream out loud. This is my life, this is my hope, this is what I stand for. Now it's the time to let it all. We are the young ones that fight for survival. We will watch like a night on a fire. We are the young ones that fight for survival. We will watch like a night on a fire.
Not to lose the game. The darkest night is always seen. Wait on the nothing, we're face to face. I've heard about you, you know about me. Already enough not to lose the game. The darkest night is always seen. Wait on the nothing, we're face to face. I've heard about you, you know about me. Already enough not to lose the game. No way, no way, no way, not to lose the game. No way, no way, no way, not to lose the game. Not to lose the not to lose the game. Lose the game. Lose the game. Lose the game. Not to lose the game. The darkest night is always seen. Wait on the nothing, we're face to face. I've heard about you, you know about me. Already enough not to lose the game. The sweetest.
Okay, we're back. Hopefully everyone's back too, and we're going to go through some answers. I'll give you a minute or so just to get back in front of the screen. Okay, let's go through some answers. So, right back to round one, our one-letter answers round. So, our question one there, in the English alphabet, what is the 13th letter? It is the letter M. Question two, what is the chemical symbol for iodine? It is I. Question three, music, which note is written on the bottom line of the dark stave with the treble clef? It's an E. Question four, which letter is to the right of the letter D on a keyboard? It is H. Question five, in Morse code, which letter is represented by 3 dashes? It is an O. Question six, what is the most common human blood group? It is also O. Question 7. If you wrote down in words the digits from 1 to 10, which vowel would be missing? It would be an A. Question 8. 007's boss is known as M. Question 9. Which letter of the alphabet would be used to describe a soft lead pencil? It is a B. And question 10. The Roman numeral for 500 is D. So well done if you got this right. Moving on to our answers for our general knowledge round. Question 1. In what US state is the city of Nashville? It is, of course, in Tennessee. Question 2. Who wrote the novels Gone Girl and Sharp Objects? It was Gillian Flynn. Question 3. What is the most sold flavour of Walker's? It's not really salted. It is cheese and onion, my favourite. Question 4. Complete the first line of the Bill Withers hit, Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. Question 5. To the 5 colours of the Olympic rings, a point per colour here. So 5 points up for grabs. Black, yellow, green, red and blue. Question 6. Which entertainment show featured the phrase "Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be"? It's, of course, Stars in Their Eyes. It's a brilliant show. Question 7. 3 points in this question. If you completed the Three Pigs challenge, you would have climbed Ben Nevis, Snowdon, and Scafell Pike. I really need to stop putting answers on that. I cannot read. So 3 points up for grabs there. Question 8. What's the name of the talking snowman in Disney's Frozen? It is Olaf. Question 9. The smallest bone in the human body is located in the ear. Question 10. Which two houses were involved in the War of the Roses? It was the House of York and the House of Lancaster. Question 11. What day of the year is better known as Star Wars Day? It is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Question 12. Which English Football League team holds the nickname the Cobblers? It is Northampton Town or Northampton. Question 13. Which English supermodel was born in Streatham? In May 1970, it was Naomi Campbell. Question 14. What colour is found on 75% of the world's flags? It is the colour red. Question 15. What is the name of James Corden's character in Kevin and Stacey? It is, of course, Smithy. Okay, and our answers fall out through the decades round. Most points up for grabs in this round, so let's see how we all did. First off, we were in the 1960s. Question 1, which was I'm a Believer by the Monkees. So a point for I'm a Believer, a point for the Monkees. 2 points up for grabs. Song 2, Saturday Night at the Movies by the Drifters. Song 3 was Take Care of My Baby by Bobby V. Then we moved on to 70s. Song 4, it was You Sexy Thing by Hot Chocolate. Song 5 was Make It With You by Bread. Song 6 was Play That Funky Music by Wild Cherry. No, I'm afraid, Nathan, we don't accept IOUs. Good point. No. No. Sorry. Then we moved into the 80s with song 7, which was Raspberry Beret by Prince, one of my faves. Song 8 was Word Up by Cameo. If you didn't know it back then, you would have known it on the old dance mats in the arcades everywhere. The classic dance floor song. Song 9 was Walk of Life by Dire Straits. Then we hit the 1990s. This is where it got a bit tricky for everyone. Kind of that in-between eras. So it was Tipsy by Jaquan. Point for Tipsy, a point for Jaquan. Song 11 was, of course, Waterfalls by TLC. Song 12 was Lovefall by the Cardigans. Then we went to the noughties. Song 13, a classic, Dancing in the Moonlight by Top Loader. Song 14 was Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous by Good Charlotte. Brings back memories from when I was young. I'm still relatively young. To make myself sound like I'm on my deathbed, but no, yeah, it takes me back. Song 15 was Pocket Full of Sunshine by Natasha Bedingfield. Then we went to the 2010s. Raise Your Glass by Pink, It's not a spelling error, that is actually how she spells her stage name, with an exclamation mark. Song 17 was Take Me to Church by Hosier. Hosier, Aaron? Hosier. There is a band called Hosier, the Hosiers. Song 18 was Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars. Song 19 was Dance Monkey by Tones and I. Now, this was in the 2010s section, although it's played everywhere at the moment. It was actually released in May 2019. We double checked that. May 2019, so it's been out over a year. Almost a year and a half. Mad. To present day. So, song 20 was Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles. Very catchy, that song. Everyone's having a good old boogie over here. And the final answer was Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. Again, not a spelling error there, that's how they spell it. So they are your answers for the first 3 rounds. Now we're going to move on to round 4, which is our guesstimate round. 10 questions for 10 points. Now, I've got an example to show you just so that, you know, we understand this. All of us. So if I was to ask you how long in miles is the River Thames? Now, I don't expect anyone to know exactly. So the answer is 215 miles. So I've given you anywhere between 200 and 300 miles. If you get anywhere between that, you would get it right. So there is a sort of a, what's the word I'm looking for, Aaron? There's a leeway. Yes, that's right. There's a leeway between the answers. So as long as you get between the answers, you'll get a point. So here we go with our first question for round 4. As of August 2020, what is the average price of a flat in London? Question 2. In centimetres, how long is a standard tournament snooker table? Question 3. What is the seating capacity of the O2 Arena? Question 4. How many men have walked on the moon? Question 5. How many times does Kylie say the word lucky in the song I Should Be So Lucky? Question 6. In kilometres, how long is Route 66? Question 7. As of February 2020, what is the average price of a UK wedding? Question 8. How many Heinz baked beans are there in a standard 450-gram tin? This is on average. Question 9. How many official cities are there in the UK? Nearly lost the screen. Question 10. How many people voted for Britain to leave the EU? And that completes round 4. I know it was a tricky one, but you never know, you could have got it right. And our final round. Now, I've put here 10 questions for 10 points. That is incorrect. It's actually 10 questions for 14 points. So it is actually out of 98, not 94. Apologies for that. My error once again. So here we go, round 5, last round of the evening. Question 1. Match the modes of greeting to the indigenous peoples. So, for example, I mean, I'm not going to tell you the right answer, but match like one of the numbers with one of the letters. So you might have 3C, for example. 5 answers, 5 points up perhaps. Oh, you can't see E. It's my fault. My face is in the way. So I'll just remove my face for a moment. Here we go. Okay, moving on to question 2. These are mainly multiple choice. Which country, to indicate deep respect and appreciation, would you cup one fist with the other hand, your hands towards your forehead, and gently bow? Is it Nepal, Bulgaria, Ukraine, China? Question 3. In which country should you leave a little food on your plate, let your host know the meal has been filling, saying, I am pleased to thank the hosts? Is it Taiwan, Botswana, Yemen, or Kosovo? Question 4. If you are still single in this country on the day you turn 25, be prepared to be doused in cinnamon by your friends. Which country is this? Is it Denmark, Lebanon, India, or Bangladesh? Question 5. When you spill salt, you might throw a pinch over your right shoulder. Why? It's to demonstrate your wealth, to... I can't say that word, Aaron. Is it placate, not placate. To placate and or hurt the devil watching from over that shoulder. Because Judas threw salt at Jesus on the cross, or to degrade somebody you don't like. I don't know, I'm not that knowledgeable. Okay, moving on. I'm learning so much more doing this. I'm learning all these words I could never say. I'm learning all these facts. It's brilliant. Question 6. In some countries, people use blank to give or receive presents to show their mutual respect. Do they use their right hand, their left hand, both hands, or either hand? Question 7. In which country is the bride's wedding dress almost always red? Is it in Brazil, Morocco, Mongolia, or China? Question 8. In which country do we find the tradition of camel wrestling? This is camel on camel here. Is it Kazakhstan, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, or Morocco? Question 9. In which country is September the 12th known as the Day of Conception? A public holiday created for couples to hopefully reproduce offspring? If the child is born exactly 9 months later, the child can even win prizes. Is it South Korea, Croatia, Russia, Malaysia? And a final question for this evening. Which country hosts a funniest face competition known, I've got a spelling error there, known as World Burning Championships? Is it England, Greece, Canada, or Germany? And there we go. That was your final question. So we will go through our answers for rounds 4 and 5. We'll get a total together, and I can create your leaderboard for everyone. So here we go. Round 4 answers for our guesstimate round. As of August 2020, what is the average price of a flat in London? On average, it is £532,009. Now, if you put anywhere between 500,000 or 600,000, you get the point. Question 2. In centimetres, how long is a standard tournament snooker table? It is in fact 357 centimetres, so anywhere between 300 and 400 centimetres, you get the point. Question 3. What is the seating capacity of the O2 Arena? It is actually 20,000. Now, if you've got anywhere between 18,000 and 23,000, you get the point. I'm a bit stingy on that one, I'm sorry. But no, it's got to be a rounded figure. Question 4. How many men have walked on the moon? It is in fact 12. If you put anywhere between 10 and 15, you get the point. Question 5. How many times does Kylie say the word lucky in the song I Should Be So Lucky? She says it 47 times. Now, if you put anywhere between 37 and 57, you get the point. Question 6. In kilometres, how long is Route 66? It is 3,940 kilometres. So I will accept anywhere between 3,500 kilometres and 4,500 kilometres. Question 7. As of February 2020, what is the average price of a UK wedding? Lower than I thought. £16,005. So if you put anywhere between 15 grand and 20 grand, you get the point. Question 8. On average, how many Heinz baked beans are there in a standard 415 gram tin? There are 465 baked beans in that tin. So anywhere between 400 and 500 gives you the point. Question 9. How many official cities are there in the UK? There are 69 official cities. Anywhere between 60 and 80 gives you the point. And question 10. How many people voted for Britain to leave the EU? Wow. 17,410,742. Anywhere between 15 mil and 20 mil will get you the point. Moving on to our final round of answers. customs and traditions. So, our first question in this round was 1C, 2E, 3B, 4A, and 5D. Point per correct answer you got there. Give you a minute to have a look. Question 2. In which country should you bring your hands up your fist, bring your hands towards your forehead and gently bow? It is in China. Question 3. In which country should you leave a little plate on your food? Little plate on your food, little food on your plate. It's Botswana. I'm getting all confuddled tonight. Question 4. Get doused in cinnamon on the day you turn 25 if you're single in Denmark. Question 5. You throw salt over your right shoulder to placate and or hurt the devil watching from over that shoulder. Question 6. In some countries, people use both hands to give or receive presents to show their mutual respect. Question 7. A bride's wedding dress is almost always red in China. It's a colour of good luck, I believe, in China. Wealth and fortune and things like that. Question 8. The tradition of camel wrestling is in Turkey. It's something that they, much like bullfighting, do it as a similar thing. No camels are harmed in the making of that. Question 9. Day of Conception, public holiday, is in fact in Russia. It was made because they have a not an equal ratio of men to women, so they are trying to add more bodies to their nation. And question 10. Which country hosts the World Gurning Championships? It is in fact England. It's been going since, I believe, 1929 or something like that. I mean, I don't think anyone in England's really ever heard of it, but apparently it happens. So, yeah. Anyway, it completes our quiz. So, in fact, it wasn't out of 94 points this week. It was out of 98. No, it was a hard one. So sorry for that. But I just wanted to, get your brains going. We've been off for a couple of weeks, so, just get them facts in there. So, as usual, please give me your scores, either on the live chat here or private message on Facebook, or if you know me personally, just, text it over, it's fine. We'll be here next Saturday. I'm not going anywhere again, so I will be here next Saturday. Thank you all for playing, and I will see you all next week. Poodle pip.
I've ever felt the sweetest things I got with your kiss. Let's stay forever in this embrace, mixing the sunrise with the ocean breeze. Not to lose the game. 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 Not to lose the game.
not to lose the game.
I used to dream about money, about a big house, but all I want is you. Your touch of fire when you love me, desirable, attainable, yeah, all I want is you. We are all the same, fame, attention, confirmation. Why do we care? What is it worth? What is it all worth? We are all the same. We want to be loved, but that is not the same as being loved by you. We are all the same. We want to be loved, but that is not the same as when I'm dream about a cruiser that drove against the wind, but all I want is you. I know that fire when you touch me, my vision gets so dimmed. Yeah, all I want is you. We are all the same, fame, attention, confirmation. Why do we care? What is it worth? What is it all worth? We are all the same. We want to be loved, but that is not the same as being loved by you. We are all the same. We want to be loved, but that is not the same as when I'm loved by you. By you. By you. What is it all worth? We are all the same. We want to be loved, but that is not the same as being loved.
Cover them up so you don't see beyond the mask. My world's a dying star. Falling for you has buried me in smoke and ash. In smoke and ash. Me in smoke and ash. Me smoke and